you start going in there, that one. Yeah, and last year, and then you start climbing in there. I said to Maggie, you can't put them in there anymore. She goes in there all the time. Why don't you just put some in a mug and Jean has really... Maybe I've got to get...
No, please.
Where's my logo mat?
That's a literal perfect.
Hang on, I've got to think about where my yoga mat is.
That's a perfect pencil.
Morning, guys. I'm right down to like the 10 o'clock nick of time. Sorry about that. Honestly, my kids often go for a walk with their dad while I teach on a Sunday morning, which is lovely. We had such funny 5 minutes there where they're about to go out the door, and obviously like Harrison like needed a nappy change last minute. So apologies, I'm bang on like 1 minute past 10. So anyways, hi, hopefully you'll hear me all right. I've got my sound on. Amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to have a nice stretch with you guys today. Honestly, just cannot wait. So many lovely things kind of in this last few months, I'm sure, last month or so, I'm sure for all of you guys with holidays and whatever, however you celebrate. But I think it's so easy to get lost in some of like the chaos and not like take time out just to breathe. And I genuinely I love yoga, we know that, but I love it during seasons like this where you just need some space, you need some breath. It just feels like a little bit like a little, I don't know, like a warm cup of tea or a cozy little bath or a nice glass of wine even. Like that's what yoga feels like sometimes. So yes, thanks for logging on today. I wanted to say that I have just coming up for the month, I have a few opportunities to make up your classes. So I'm going to do an extra online class on the 29th in the evening if you just want like a little stretch. If you're at home, you might be out and about still, but on the 29th at 8 p.m. So watch my socials and I'll send a little email out in the next week. But if you wanted to log on for like an evening stretch, that might be quite nice. Some of my Tuesday night class will come to that as well. And then on, I'm going to continue classes as normal. I know it's Christmas Eve, but it's the morning. So I can imagine that some of you might have craziness, but some of you might just have that that space for like quick hour stretch. And on New Year's Eve, I'm going to do the same. But as always, I'll send the recordings. You can make it up on the 29th, or you can join me for any of the sessions live as well in Eastwood. And next month in January, there's actually the Tuesdays lined there's 5 of them. So if you like to make up your like 4 or whatever class passes or 8 class passes, there's lots of opportunity to do that. So anyways, that's my little boring admin chat. Happy Sunday. Let's just have like an amazing stretch. This one is just about self-love. Let's forget for a little bit of all the things you need to do, because we do those things at the minute for other people, you know, the gifts, the buying, the preparing, the house, all the things in your head. Let's leave that list right now. I want you to mentally leave the list of things, leave the shopping list, leave the to-dos on a shelf, and this is space for you just to breathe, a little gift to yourself in the middle of a little bit of self-love. All right, so on your backs, if you don't mind, we'll start in that beautiful Shavasana relaxation. Oh, I've been waiting for you, this little bit of time on the mat to just connect. Just drop out of the busyness. All right, so take any last little stretch that you might need for the body. Maybe just decide where you want the feet, knees bent or legs extended, whatever you fancy. Maybe wiggling the feet out might work a little bit, a little wider, toes dropping out. Maybe lift the head slightly, draw the chin in, and allow the top of the head, that cervical spine, to really soften as you lay the head down. Wiggle the shoulders away from the ears, finding that length in that space, maybe flipping the palms up. Oh, and then just checking in if there's anything else that would make this feel extra good. Reminding yourself that you are at home, so never feel shy to like grab those creature comforts, a pillow, a blanket, especially in these more still moments. Again, today, as we take our first few breaths, I'm going to invite you to take one hand onto the heart and one hand onto the belly. And just take a moment here to breathe deeply, breathing in through the nose and breathing out slowly. You can breathe out with the mouth open or mouth closed today if you want to tap into your Ujjayi breath, or just slow, deep breathing, whatever you fancy. Inhale and just slow that exhalation down a little bit more every time. Breathing in. And slowly, slowly breathing out. Close the eyes and just focus on the breath. Feel like you're almost breathing in this like lovely bit of, I don't know, nutrition and health and, you know, a little bit of newness and life with every in-breath. And as you exhale, send it down. Feel the body being nourished, especially this time of year. We're all feeling that chesty cough and cold. Just breathing and sending that breath into every cell will make such a difference. Breathing in and slowly, slowly exhaling. And as you lie there today, I just want you to check in genuinely, like ask yourself, how are you today? How do you feel in this moment, in mind and in body? Is there excitement? Is there exhaustion? Is there this like battle in the body between wanting to hibernate and wanting to push and be productive? Whatever you're feeling, I think it's just important to honor it and feel it and move through it. And maybe through the practice today, just work through that emotion, feeling it, breathing and moving. Just trying to honor yourself today. And if there's a pull, if you really want to push towards and you want to add into the practice today, go for it. If you want to pull back and just really soften and lay in Shavasana a little longer today, just take the practice as you need it. Your mat, your space, your time to honor anything that you need. Another slow deep breath in for me. And slowly exhale. And when we begin, we're just gonna slowly start by pointing and flexing the toes. So if your knees are bent, you can just point and flex one and then the other. You can lift them a little, or if they're extended, just work from that space. Pointing and flex. Switching feet, 4, deep breath in. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly bend both knees. We're gonna bring both knees in towards the chest and just see how that feels. We're gonna use this as a nice stretch today. As the knees draw in, we're gonna try and push the tailbone down. Inhale. And as we exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest. Just ask yourself where you're feeling it. So just as much as we check in on how we're feeling emotionally, we start the practice by checking in with the body. What is tight? What can I find some release? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Breathing in. We're going to take the knees in our big circles widen in. I find the hips are really tight this time of year. Maybe the weather changed. So just let's work a little bit there. Full body stretch today. With just the intention to move through any emotion you're having. Anything at all. Just either bring the energy to the practice that you might have. You can even bring that little bit of a dull feeling to the practice. We can work through busyness. We can work through grief. Just breathe and move the body in a way that helps you flow. And maybe setting attention to feel. 3. Keep the circles coming. We're working to fire up the core here by keeping the legs lifted. 2, nice slow deep breaths. And 1, big circles. And drawing it in. Good. Inhale. And as we exhale, pushing the tailbone down away from you, drop the shoulders down, chin in, and just holding that here. You've got it. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Next in breath, we're going to bring one hand on each knee. We're going to inhale, open the knees. And exhale, we're going to squeeze them in. Feeling as if you've got a little resistance between the knees. Good. Inhale, opening. And exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, opening, little smile if you like. And exhale, squeezing them in. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. See if you can keep that connection with the lower back on the mat so we get a little bit of core work as we wake up in the hips. And kind of inner thighs. Ready? Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to go straight into happy baby, full one. So take it slow, nice one as a little bit of softening. So knees drop out. That might feel enough. We can rock a little side to side, getting that little massage in the lower back. That's a nice place to start. If you've got any sort of back pain, the hips feel super tight, maybe just stay here. Breathing in. And slowly exhale, little smile. Coming down. Allow the tailbone to soften down. This one's really good for any sciatica, really good to work through any of emotional trauma in the hips. Also really good for your digestive system. Good, so we're gonna flex the heels if you want to take it to the next layer. If not, just stay here. This is perfect. Let gravity do the work. Next stage, we lift it up a little. Ooh, hello to those hips. Again, using it as a little bit of warm up, so don't push too hard, let the knees drop out. Good. Then you've got feet flex, legs a little bit more in line with the ceiling, and you've got the option to walk the hands up the legs, either lower leg rubbing, maybe the ankles, maybe a little rock happens here. And if you feel that it works for you today, maybe grab the outer edges of the feet. So we're rocking side to side. Just think about giving yourself a little massage in the lower back. Nice. Notice how the hips feel. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So we're gonna make a little choice here. If the hips still feel really, really tight, just stick. Otherwise, if you want a little bit more depth at the beginning, just work to find a bit of stillness. So we're thinking about pushing the tailbone down as we draw the knees out and a little more towards the armpit. If you're feeling that sense of irritability, that, oh, this feels tight, Really want you to ride that wave, that irritability, that emotion. Let's breathe in. Exhale through the mouth. And let it go. Let it ride. Move through you. Inhale and exhale. We want to move through our emotions. We want to face them. We don't want to suppress them. We want to just let it move through our body. We want to feel it because that's feeling alive. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Use the stretch and the breath to support in that. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's find a little release here. Even if you're rocking, roll those ankles. We're ready, roll the other direction. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, slowly bringing it in. Hello, good morning, little love letters to those hips already. Let's bring the feet down. I don't know about you, but definitely a little bit tighter this time of year. Let's wake up the spine. You're gonna walk the heels in towards the tailbone, palms come down, squeezing in the glute, just a little lift. So start here, a little stretch in the tops of the legs. Some nice counter pose as well for what we just did. Breathing in and come down, feel every vertebrae of that spine, making its way down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale. Then just exhale. Well done. Inhale. Let's lift. Let's push into the hands. Let's chin join. Maybe a little higher if you feel compelled. No stress if it's really shallow today. Listen to what you need. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Feel the spine make its way to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, squeezing and lifting. Maybe a little higher. Option here to grab the ankles, maybe wiggle the shoulder blades in. See if the knees are bowing out. You want to squeeze them in towards each other as you lift. You can keep that neck drawing in towards the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Unraveling and slowly bringing it back down. Nice one. Inhale. Let's bring both knees in and give yourself that hug again. Right where we started. Nice work, everyone. Inhale. And slowly exhale. A nice little side to side movement. Maybe add the neck this time. Giving yourself a little love. Oh, maybe give yourself a really good squeeze. You're doing really well. It's been a hell of a year for all of us. All have different stories, different highs, different wobbles. Give yourself a hug just for a moment. Just stop and just kind of say, well done, you know. Oh, we're in December. Breathing in, sending a little love to yourself. Inhale. And exhale, really squeeze. Oh, say well done, you know. That bit of love is really important. And recognizing all that you've accomplished. Bringing the feet down, all the emotion you've ridden, all the challenges. A really nice time on the mat in December to just recognize, not necessarily let's set goals, let's just soften in and say, do you know what a year. All right, from here we're slowly gonna bring the right knee in towards the chest. Slowly extend that leg, just waking up the hamstrings a little bit. Good, and roll the ankle if you feel all right. Then you can be more bent, it can be straighter, whatever you like. Everybody's different. And roll the other direction. The 3. Inhale and exhale 2. And 1. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands to the back of that leg and slowly just see if you can bring it in slightly more. But I've really noticed a tendency in like lifting in the hips. So see if you can draw the tailbone down. So draw that knee in. Find a nice, slow, deep breath here. And the exhalation, maybe work to draw it slightly closer to the chest. Breathing in. And breathing out. Just working with the body today, finding relief, letting go of tension. We want to feel a little lighter today, a little softer in all ways, so that we can continue to move through the busyness of the week. Inhale and exhale. Just feeling a little sense of peace. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. Bending that knee, switching sides. You've got it. Good. We're going to kick the leg up, just starting to get that little hello in the hamstring there. Maybe roll the ankle. Good. Take your time, find some slow deep breaths, just enjoy. Roll the other direction. 3, 2, inhale and exhale. 1. Breathing and reaching back of the leg. We just slowly guide it a little closer to the chest, just finding that little bit of an edge. And we don't want to be lifting too much in the tailbone. See if you can push the tailbone down as you draw the leg a little closer. Good. It's fine if the knee's more bent, or if you feel like you can get more of an extension, listen to what you need today. Breathing in and breathing out. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the release. Enjoy the magic of just saying hi to the body, checking in, noticing. 3, 2. Nice slow deep breath. Last one on this side. And 1. So slowly bend that knee, bringing it down. Beautiful. We're gonna bring both knees in this time. And today, if it feels comfortable, kicking both legs up. Good. We're gonna push that lower back into the mat. Bring the palms down alongside the body. You've got it. And just hold it there for me for a moment. We're starting to tap in a little bit into the core. We're going to bring the hands and reach them up towards the toes. Nice one. Inhale. And exhale. This in itself is an inversion. It's really, really healthy for the body. So you can do it like this. So you can bring the legs and relax them up the wall if you ever fancy. So you're welcome to stay here. It might not feel like a lot, but it definitely is working the whole body. If you want to add in a little bit of core with me, you're welcome to as well. So you choose if you're in a pushing mood or a more chilled mood, stay here. If you want to push, bring the palms together. We're going to bring the pointer fingers to touch and hold the other fingers in. Good. We're going to reach for your baby toe back to center and baby toe. If you like lifting up slightly in the chest, getting a little bit of power in the core. All right. It's just an option if you like. Ready, breathe in and exhale. Breathing and we reach. Inhale, coming back. Breathing into the middle. And we drop it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe in. And exhale. We've got it. Keep it going if you like. You're welcome to bring the feet down and take a few deep breaths, or just keep the sequence moving. Up to you. Inhale and exhale. I just thought it's nice to do a little core work, a little hip work, a little spine work, especially where we're moving into the season where we're eating more, we're indulging more. It's nice to get into the core and that digestive system. Breathing in. Last one is slowly bend the knees. Everyone draw the other foot. We're going to rock them side to side, moving the neck, getting that nice release. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, let's bring the feet down. So what I was saying is, yeah, we just get a little bit in the core, just kind of fire up that digestive system, work the spine force that a little bit more, enjoy, and then working into the hips to let that motion run through us. A little, prep for the holidays. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is inhale, reach the arms up, bend at the elbows, bring the hands behind the head. We're going to lift up in the chest, and we're going to twist. You're going to bring your opposite elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, lift to the center. And drop it down. Breathing in, lift and twist and lift and down. Good. Breathing in, lift and twist. And lift and down. Lift and twist. Lift and down. Gonna come down, just relax the elbows, taking a little break here. Good. Inhale. I'm going to drop the knees over towards the right hand side, just slowly, like a windscreen wipers, knees come back and drop them to the other side. Good. Maybe reach the arms up alongside the ears as we do so. Oh, feels good. Getting a little stretch in the side body as well, if you like. For 3. Nice one. For 2. And the last one, inhale. And slowly exhale, coming back to center. We're gonna wiggle the feet back in. Breathing in, let's bend at the elbows, bring the hands behind the head, and soften. Good, just a little bit more, another one of those sequence. So you've got the option, we're gonna lift and twist, lift and down. And then I'm gonna give you one more little sequence to just twist, 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 and we kick the legs out. But you can keep with the other one if you like. So you'll see in a minute if you wanna build on it. If not, stick where you're at any pace. Inhale, lift and twist, lift and down. Again, you can do them slower or quicker. I'll count you down for 5, 4. Good little smile. Breathe. 3. You've got it. 2. Well done, team. And last one. Slowly bringing it down and taking a little minute to rest. Good. Maybe reach the hands alongside the ears. Arch the spine as we do, getting that lovely stretch across the abs, the lower back. Relax the face. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lifting a little bit in the pelvis and pushing the lower back down into the mat. Nice one. So this last bit, if your abs are spent, that's fine. You can stay and breathe. The second option is just to take a few crunches, or you can do lift and twist again. Or last one, if you want a little push, we're going to bring the hands behind the head. We just lift and we're going to twist and kick out with the other leg. And then we twist and we kick down. So it just looks a little bit like this, twist and twist. Good. So coming back, inhale, slowly bring both feet back down onto the mat. If you've kind of found that twist or you chose an option that you'd like, all I'm going to do is talk you through. We're going to do 8 counts. Take it slow, quick, any option that you like, even if it is just staying, that's perfect. All right? Let's take a nice slow deep breath. You choose what you want to do in the last bit. Yogi's choice. Inhale and exhale. Hands behind the head if you're choosing one of those options. Inhale. You're going to do lift and twist. Lift and twist. Inhale. We're going to lift. We're going to twist. And we're going to kick the left leg out if you fancy that one. And then we lift and we twist. Elbow. And we lift and we twist. Yeah. You've got it. Wherever you want to be with it. 8. Just breathe. Throw a little smile in there. Just enjoy. Being alive, doing the body warm up. 6, 3, 5, 4. Yes, 3, 2, and that last little twist. Bring it in. Oh, give yourself that hug. Whatever the option, just know that you honored what you needed. Maybe move the head. Last one. Oh, give yourself a big squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center, bug pose, draw the nose into the just close the eyes and just say, well done here, you know? Give yourself that love that you give so many people, all that thought that you give everyone, all that care, all that fact. Just give a little back to yourself in this moment today. You're doing well. Inhale, slowly bring it down. Beautiful, good. We're just gonna bring the feet, we're gonna cross them. You've got an option here, just a little bit of fun to grab the toes. If you want to just rock the spine, draw the nose in. You draw the nose in and see if you can get the body to sit right up. It's okay if it's not there. Just play with it, massaging the spine, maybe sitting up. Good. And finally, if you can sit up, stay there. And if it's not there today, don't worry. Just bring the body to the right hand side and slowly bring yourself up. Amazing. Grab a little drink. Hopefully you brought a little sip of something today. Oh, cheers, everyone. Just waking up that body. Trying to keep in, you know, what we're about to experience in the festive season. Just a little bit of time for us, isn't it? All right, today we're going to extend that left leg out. We're going to draw the right foot in. We're going to see if we can wiggle the sit bone. So you can kind of just feel them sitting nicely on the mat. And deep breath. Now think here. Sometimes that kind of inner part of the thigh, that hamstring into the knee can be really tight. So when you extend that leg, it feels too much. Bring it a little closer towards the midline. But if you want more, bring it out as far as feels good to you and your body. Mine's quite tight today, so we're gonna work there a little bit. Just gonna breathe in with me. Exhale through the mouth. Just let it go. We're gonna roll the shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inhale. Slowly drop it down. Good. The right hand's gonna reach out. And we're gonna bring it down. Inhale, left hand's gonna reach towards that right knee, reach as far as you can. Get a really nice stretch. It's okay if that hip drops forward. And then we're gonna slowly reach it up. So draw a big rainbow in the sky. When you get to the top, see if you can draw the thumb back, open the chest a little bit. Like the chest is lifting and opening towards the ceiling, but try not to dip too far in that back hand. Lift up. And then slowly reach towards the toes as far as feels comfortable. And slowly swoop it across. Inhale, reaching. Getting that lovely twist. Inhale, reaching up like a rainbow. Once you get to the top, drop back. Again, feeling you can lift, pushing in that back hand, opening the chest as far as feels comfortable. Just opening, heart open, chest open, let that little sunshine peek through that window. Let it in your heart. Inhale and exhale, nourishing every cell. Reaching towards the toes and coming back to a nice tall upright position. You've got the option this time to come up onto the knee if you wanted to lift and just work that pelvis forward. If it feels too much, just come back down to the mat. But when you're ready, we're going to reach towards that right knee. We're going to shift the weight up onto that knee. Good. We're going to reach up and then coming back up like that rainbow, maybe drawing the hand back. And again, we're going to push that pelvis forward. Maybe really drop the head and see if you can get a bit more openness here. Oh, should feel good. Heart open, chest open. I want you to let that light, that love, all of the goodness, that joy, that healing, let it come into the body. Let it nourish every cell in this pose, feeling free, open, light. 3, 2, 1, slowly bringing it down. Well done, team. Reaching towards those toes. One more time. So either staying on the mat, opening and holding, or lifting up for me. Good. Inhale. You should feel really good. Drop the head back. Maybe a little smile comes over you. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it down. Nice work. Just sitting nice and tall. We're going to find those lovely shoulder rolls again. 4. Nice slow deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to use the hand. Help you bend that knee, bringing it in. You've got it. We're going to take a little butterfly today. So the bottoms of the feet come together. We're going to either grab the feet and open them like a little book. Then you might draw in a little out a little further. If you're really flexy, you can just let them hang out. But if it's really tight, just you can draw the shoulders back and lift in the chest as you hold the feet. So you're thinking a little bit more like cow pose with the tailbone sticking out, chest lifting here. And you let the knees draw down. We're going to squeeze them up. Inhale. And exhale, just let them soften. Inhale, little squeeze. And down like a butterfly. Take it as you like. Keep a little more fluid for 3, 2. Lovely. And 1. Let them drop out. Let's let those hips soften. If you're feeling really tight today, a really lovely option is to bring the fingertips behind you, elbows bent, and you just push into the hands to draw the chest forward. My knees obviously might be up here. I'm hyperextended, so sometimes my openness in my hips looks, impressive, but it's not really a skill. It's just I've got bendy body. So it doesn't mean yours needs to look the same. The other option here is if anybody is really quite open like me, bendy body, you're reaching forward. I want you to imagine I'm drawing your chest forward like I'm pulling you. I'm pulling your heart towards me. You wanted to take that option forward, and then bring the hands and the elbows down. If that feels enough, you can rest the forehead on the stack fist, or you can come all the way down. Just breathing in and out, finding that relief. Sitting with the irritability, sitting with the uncomfortableness. Trying to find that lovely soft relief. Letting go. Even if it's just the smallest bit, letting go of any stress, any heaviness. Really allowing yourself to just nurture what you need today, the heart, the soul. Any emotion you're feeling, feel it. Wrap your arms around it, give it a hug. Remind yourself that that's okay, that's being human. Breathing in and out. Inhale, slowly bring it back up. Or if the hands are behind you, bring them forward. You got it. Nice little butterflies, guys. Again, really important to use the hands, lifting up those knees. And this time extend the right leg. Beautiful. We're gonna bring the left foot in towards the midline. Good. And again, just adjust as you need it. If that inner thigh is really tight, bring the legs slightly more forward, or you can wiggle it further back. But what you want are the sit bones nice and even here, so you feel like you're nice and tall in the spine. Nice one. And just checking in if that's good. Sticking there, use shoulder roll. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Just trying to get in that lovely little stress reliever. I don't know about you, I'm extra clicky this time of year. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching out. The left hand comes down. We're going to squeeze. Reach towards that left knee as far as you can. Just feeling the stretch. Drawing a lovely rainbow. A little bit lightness in the sky. Maybe pushing into that backhand. And opening your chest a little bit. Chest open, sun shining down, giving you the strength that you need. Inhale, and slowly exhale, reaching towards the toes. And squeezing it back through. Inhale. And slowly exhale, taking that lovely rainbow, reaching back, lifting. So we don't want to collapse into that back arm. We're going to draw the shoulders down, extend, open the chest. Nice one. A little smile here. Inhale and exhale. Lovely little reach. Oh, a little tighter on that side. Coming back through and slowly bring it back to a nice tall position. Few little shoulder rolls, checking in, and then you make the choice if you want to do that little bit of a lift on this side. 3, 2, and 1. The left hand comes down and reaching towards that knee and lifting up. So you can come a little bit, you can come a little bit higher, you can really squeeze and tuck the pelvis, and you can reach that hand, swooping it back, maybe arching the spine if you like. Oh. Again, heart open, chest open, feeling that stretch. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2. If you can catch a glimpse of the sun shining through one of the windows today, really soak it up. Slowly coming back down. Nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Amazing, guys. Last one. Really soak up this pose. Heart open, chest open, feeling free, reaching up and back. You choose where you want to be and drop it down. Maybe close the eyes. Maybe just notice the chest, the face. Allow the sun just to give you that little reminder that you're going to be okay. The universe has got ya. 3, 2, and 1, coming down. Oh, amazing, team. Wherever you felt that, if it's everywhere or just felt really nice to open up. Beautiful. Inhale, rotate for 3. Last little shoulder rolls here. 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to use the hands slowly bending in the knee. And this time, we're just going to cross the legs in front of us. Nice work. Just a lovely little stretch. We're going to reach the arms out and slowly bring them behind you. So I'm going to sit this way just so it's a little easier to see on camera. Option 1 is to bring the hands on the lower back here and squeeze the shoulder blades in. Or option 2, if you've got the openness, interlace the fingers and maybe work to extend the arms out. Maybe push the palms out. That one always feels really good to me, but again, every body is so different. You also have the option here, wherever the arms are, inhale, you can lean forward a little bit, or maybe take that forward fold, draw the chin in, Reach the arms over. You can even bring the forehead to the mat if the body's open there. So forward fold. Maybe the hands stay on the lower back. That's all good too. Deep breaths for me for 3. Releasing stress, tension, 2. If the forehead's on the mat, rock it side to side. And 1. Let's release the arms if you've got them there. If the hands are on the lower back, slowly bring them forward. Inhale. Let's tuck the chin in and peel the body up. Head coming up last. Join me in a lovely cleansing breath. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. You've got it. And take a little sip of your drink. And then slowly either swing the feet through or move them around to the side, meeting me in tabletop position. Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. Oh, beautiful. We'll kind of get into a little bit more of a flow, building in an option today to do a variation on Wild Thing if you fancy a little bit of playfulness, just to bring a little smile to the body, to you. But again, don't worry if you don't want to drop into Wild Thing, you don't have to. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to just tuck the tailbone under into cat. Feel that lovely stretch of the spine, pull the shoulder blades apart. Breathing in. And as we exhale, work the tailbone away from you. Drop the shoulders down, belly drops, and feel that lovely, lovely release. Little smile here if you can. Inhale. As we exhale, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the toes. We're going to lift the knees up and shift the weight back to your downward dog. Push into the hands, draw the shoulders down, and walk those heels. Breathing in and out, just take it as you need it, downward dog. Maybe move the head left to right if you need a little stretch there, saying no. Up and down like you're saying yes. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, slowly looking forward between the thumbs. Slowly just begin to shift the weight forward. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to step, or you're going to hop, whatever you like. Begin to soften down. Chin drops down. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows just to get that lovely little side stretch again. Deep breath for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. Separate the hands. Just let everything hang. And then I invite you just to slowly come halfway, but don't take that hands extended. Everybody bring the hands up. Rest them on top of the knees and just find a little bit like, I always say it's like you just finished a long run. You don't want any dizziness, especially on that first time coming up from the floor. Find a nice steady breath. Inhale, coming back to a nice tall upright position on the mat today. Nice one. Finding Tadasana, inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, tuck under in the pelvis, draw in from the core and draw the shoulders down. Push to feel that strength. And if you're ever having a moment, you know, this sounds cheesy, but moments when I feel overwhelmed, upset, I sometimes like take myself to the toilet. Maybe I might be sat there and I'll just find that lovely stance. Draw the shoulders back, tucking the tailbone under, close the eyes, draw the chin in. And you can just take a breath even in the middle of cooking your Christmas dinner if you like. Breathing in and exhale through the mouth. Just channel the energy that comes with this pose. I think mountain pose or Tadasana is so underestimated. And you know, there's lots of theories around like doing strong poses or whatever before like going into interviews. But I think Tadasana just brings me a sense of like, it's okay, you know, I've climbed many mountains like you guys. We've made it through to December. We can continue through whatever the world throws us. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. And exhale, hinging at the hips, reaching forward. Keep the legs extended. Bend the knees down over the toes. Exhale. Inhale, find your halfway lift. So drawing the hands up the legs or fingertips on the mat if you know that version. Just working here to straighten the legs a little more. Deep breath in, deep bend of the knees, scoop it up. Inhale, exhale, palms come together, tuck the pelvis under, drawing in from the core. feeling long, like I'm pulling from the top of the head. You've got it. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Bend the knees, a little quicker this time. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, scoop it up. Reaching tall and long. And tuck the pelvis under. Nice and strong, like you're on the top of that mountain. Feeling the sunrise on the face, the warmth of the body. Good. Let's flow, guys. Inhale, reaching up. Hinging at the hips. Fold down. Find your halfway lift. Good. We're going to bend the knees, shift the weight to the hands. You can step or you can hop back to a nice high plank. Good. Push the heels away if you're up, or you can again stay at the knees. Drop the pelvis, push into the hands. Feel strong here. Inhale. And exhale, slowly leaning forward and lowering the body down to the mat. Untuck those toes. Good. Just a little cobra. Draw the shoulders up and back. Hands are nice and wide. Pushing into the hands, but keeping the elbows drawing in towards the body. Be really shallow, a little bit deep. Just listen to the spine. You've got it. Inhale. And exhale, coming down. Breathing it out. Good. We're going to tuck those back toes. Pushing into the hands. Use the core coming onto the knees. Arching into cat and just moving the body, flowing into your downward dog. Good. You've got option here. Option one, stay in downward dog. We're going to go three-legged dog and just open up the hips. You can also come to the knee and open up the hip here. So if you want to stay from downward dog, stay. If not, come down onto the knees. Shifting the weight over towards the left-hand side, and that toe draws back, bending in the knee, maybe looking underneath that armpit. Again, you can do the exact same move with that left knee on the mat. Just breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing that foot back down, walking those heels. Inhale. And exhale, if the knees are on the ground, inhale, shift the weight to the other side. We're going to kick the leg out, bend the knee and open it wide. Maybe working that toe a little more towards the right hand side. Look at underneath the armpit. You got it. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the foot back down. You've got it. Inhale. Look between the thumbs, tops of the toes. Step or bend the knees. If you're in the mood to hop, use the core. And soften down. Exhale. Just hang out for a minute. Little halfway lift. Wherever the body likes that. Breathe. Breathing in, bend the knees, scoop it up nice and wide, reaching up. You've got it. Palms in. Taking a nice moment here. In Tadasana. We don't want the tailbone dipping out. Tuck the tailbone under. In from the core. Shoulders drawing down. Just breathe, feeling the heart rate, the warmth of the body. Just the magic of being alive. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing and letting go. You've got it. And then throw in that little option to take your variation on Wild Things. So I want to show it to you just before you do it if you watch the screen. It's just coming, we're going to do our sun salutation. When we get to the three-legged dog, you can either stay on the knees and just open it up like this, maybe open it up with a hand. Or if you're up and you want to flip, what we do is we reach the foot over. The back foot's really important. It turns. Can you see it pivots as that back foot drops back? So we get this lovely little pivot, and then you can either drop back down to the ground here and lift, just trust your body, or you can kick it out like this and lift up when you've twisted. And then to come back down, we drop down, we pivot. Reminds me of Friends, pivot, and then we slowly come back out of it. So I'll talk you through that more, but the most important thing here is don't let that base leg, that foot, don't let it just stay because that'll hurt your ankle. You want to turn, and then we kind of lift up if you'd like. If not, you can just keep it on the knees, open it up in whatever way that you like, and just breathe. Just our little challenger there, building up to that Wild Thing today. It's just a really nice way to release, heart open, just feeling ready to receive and allowing yourself just to let everything to flow through you, through the breath, through the body, from head to toe today. whatever the practice needs, whatever your intention is, whatever you need from this moment, just check in and see if we can get it in this last little flow. When you're ready, inhale, reach it up. And exhale, hinge at the hips, bend and fold down. Give us your halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Good, we're gonna bring the hands forward, step or hop back into your high plank. Again, coming down to the knees is fine, or staying in the plank for that little extra power. Work the heels away, drop the pelvis, draw in from the core. And almost feel like the chest is drawing forward slightly as well. Breathing in and out, little smile, slowly lowering down either from the knees or from your plank, whatever the upper body can take. Good, just a little cobra. Roll the shoulders up and back, squeeze the elbows in, inhale, little lift. Nice job, everyone. Slowly coming down. Inhale, we're gonna use the core, peel the body up, tuck those back toes and shift your weight back. Slowly downward dog. Good, option to come to the knees at this point, or option to kick up, bending that knee like we did before. This time what you're gonna do, trust yourself, reach it over, and that back toe is gonna pivot. You're gonna start to lift up in your right hand and drop it all the way down if you like. Good, and then from here, that right hand's gonna help you lift up. Back arm you can balance, you can lift a little, you can lift a lot, you can reach it all the way back, really big back bend here. You can kick that other leg out for 3, 2, little smile, feeling that wild thing, and 1, bending the knees. And then we pivot, we use that back toe, we draw it over, pivot the back toes. Nice job, guys. Inhale, we're gonna look between the thumb, step or hop. Exhale, halfway lift, and bend the knees, lifting it up. Beautiful, maybe a little back bend here, soaking up that beauty of Tadasana. Breathe in with me and exhale through the mouth. Coming back to you, little self-love today. Inhale and exhale. Do what suits you in this next movement. If it's enough today, just pull back a little bit. Yoga is about really trusting and honoring what it is you feel. You want to push, push. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reaching forward, bending those knees. Halfway lift. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or hop back to your high plank. You've got it. Finding that position, then slowly lowering down either from the knee or from your plank. Rotate the shoulders up and back, inhale, a little cobra. And exhale down. Keep it flowing. Check the toes, slowly use the core, peel up whatever way feels good. Or lift it up into your downward dog. Good, knees bend. If you want to move to the knees, you can. If not, inhale, kick it up. Left leg. We bend that knee, good. So you imagine you're reaching the toes over, the back foot is gonna start to pivot, 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 pivot. You're gonna drop that foot down, turn. So both feet are parallel, looking forward, and bring it down. Yeah. Good, inhale. And exhale, you can stay here, or you can lift up in the pelvis, maybe lift a little higher, or maybe drop it back. Good. Also the option, you can extend one leg. Just stay where you are. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly finding that lovely position, bending the knees back down, and we're gonna bring that left leg back over, pivoting. Good, bending the knees. You're in a lovely knees bent downward dog. Look forward, breathe in, step or hop. Lovely job, guys. Forward fold, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, scoop it up. Amazing. Exhale, bringing the hands down. And what I want you to do is take the arms and wrap them around you. Taking some lovely, slow, deep breaths. Eyes closed. I just want you to feel. Feel the energy created. Feel the breath. Close the eyes. Just be yourself, giving yourself that hug. Slow the breath down. Feel energy moving through the body. I just want you to send that feeling of lightness, peace, that little bit of self-love. Even the intention of saying, well done. You're doing your best, and your best is enough. Inhale. And exhale, give yourself one last big squeeze. Grip the arms wider, reach them up. You've got it. We're just going to bend the knees this time really deep. Bring the hands forward. Bringing both knees down. You've got it. And swing the feet around. Take your time. Again, you can sit cross-legged or you can sit in a different way, whatever feels best. Sit on a chair and come into the left. Just slow bit of movement today. Find some slow, deep breath for me. Nice job, guys. Take a little sip if you like. And just notice like that busyness in that sequence, just sitting down sometimes. I think there's a real like moment of mindfulness just to enjoy what it feels like to go from like that intense, I suppose, sequence into total utter stillness. Today is a little bit about honoring you, your journey, your story, your emotions, but also just celebrating every breath. All right, we're gonna take our Kundalini style circles today to kind of close into a beautiful, soft finish. We're gonna lean forward with the chest. We're gonna roll the body over towards the right-hand side to start, and then slowly roll the body back. Maybe letting everything collapse, shoulder blades join, shin draws in if you like, and then slowly rotate the body over and around. Again, keep that circle, really feel it as a stretch to start. Amazing, and then we're gonna continue to move a little bit more, maybe begin to close the eyes. Just find a nice slow deep breath here. Eyes closed. I want you to see if you can find that lovely little bit of, I suppose, natural rhythm where with the eyes closed, the body, maybe the circles become a little smaller, but you become a little quicker and the body almost just drops in to this lovely natural feeling of swirling around. Again, relax the eyelids, get lost in that lovely feeling of those circles. Like a little twister, your own little twister. Creating that lovely circle around you, that little bit of silence in the center. You've got it. Begin to make the circles slightly smaller. Find nice slow deep breaths here. Just really feel like the body's drawing circles and make this a little slower and start to feel a little bit smaller. Sorry, start to feel like the body's becoming a little bit more upright. Deep breaths in, a little bit smaller. I'm starting to, again, almost feel like I'm drawing you a little taller from the top of the head. When the spine becomes longer, the circles continue to happen. They're really tiny now. You can still feel the body moving. Breathing in and out. And really take your time. Sometimes it's such a beautiful feeling just to get lost. When the body naturally feels it's ready to stop, just bring the body, the circles to the tiniest, tiniest movement. And then find that beautiful space of stillness. Find some slow, deep breaths. Just notice in this moment how you feel in mind and in body. Breathing in and exhale through the mouth. Just soaking up the moment. The breath. Slowly relax the hands back down in front of you. We're going to take the other side and drop into a beautiful Shavasana today, leaning forward with the chest. Roll the body to the left this time, keeping the eyes closed or really looking down. Just feel the body making the circle. Again, you can't do it wrong, eyes closed. So you can start to make the circle a little bit more natural, flowing. Getting lost in that lovely little twister. Finding a position where you just feel like that feels good to you. The body's moving. It doesn't want to stop. You're lost in that beautiful rhythm. Just find some beautiful, peaceful breaths in there. And then begin just to make the circles a little bit smaller. Nice, slow, deep breaths and a little smaller. Again, feeling the spine feel a little bit taller. Eyes closed, circles becoming tinier and tinier, the body becoming taller and taller. Until the body's still moving. The spine is totally upright. Just enjoying that sensation of that flow. And then allow yourself at a point that feels best just to soak up that sensation of stillness. Closing the eyes, maybe flipping the palms up. Joining me in 2 slow cleansing breaths today. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. One last release. Breathing in all that goodness. And as we exhale, just trying to release a little of the heaviness. Just staying there for a moment. Just checking in. How do you feel in this moment? Remembering you can come back to this space with just a slow breath, a little Tadasana, or even just a few little stretches in the shower before you start your day. I invite you, if you'd like to stay here today for your reading or your Shavasana, it feels good to sit upright in more traditional meditation, please do so. But equally, if you love that sensation of drawing the body back down into a lovely corpse pose, please feel free to wrap up, slowly move yourself down into that lovely soft space to finish your practice today. And today's reading kind of inspired the movement. It's by a woman called Hannah Rowe-Wrights, and I felt like she really captured this month really lovely. It says December. It's always hard to think about the end, to sum up what happened from the beginning of the year till now. What you did, who you became and unbecame, how far you went to the edge of grief, how love always brought you back, how you left or you stayed, how you grew and you bloomed, how you fought so hard to stay the same. It's hard to think about the end, to think that soon we'll start another year. But for now, let the last short days rest gently on your shoulders. You were here. You've breathed in that air, taken up this beautiful space. And you really have changed the world, even if it's just slightly. I invite you to let December hug you back and hold you until it's gone. For those of you who might be experiencing anything heavy this year, just let the month give you that big hug. I wish you all light and love and peace as you finish the last little stretch of December. Remembering to breathe and take time for you through the holiday season. Breathing in, breathing out. That is your Sunday stretch. Stay a little longer if you need. Light and love to you all.